subway screech, iron horse symphony, graffiti whispers, hieroglyphs in the city. Corners cursed where the dice kiss pavement. Dreams traded cheap for a late night arrangement. Rats run the alleys, shadows hold their breath. Echoes of ambition dance with the scent of death.
Concrete reveries where the moonlight bends. Stories start in the middle, never know how they end. Brick walls whisper secrets, streets pretend. Concrete reveries where the night won't mend.
Curbside sermons from the hustler's gospel. Every dollar folder tells a story colossal. Bodega cat, eyes sharp, move silent. Watching the drama unfold, days violent. Turnstiles click like a metronome ticking. Time slipping through hands, the plot thickening. Neon reflections and puddles of regret. Dreams we ain't chased, ones we ain't met. Smoke rises slow, signals in the sky. Who writes our epitaph when we don't know how?
Concrete reveries where the moonlight bends. Stories start in the middle, never know how they end. Brick walls whisper secrets, streets pretend. Concrete reveries where the night won't mend.
Late night shuffle, concrete jungle shuffle. Street lights strobe, shadows move in a scuffle. Bodega cat perched, eyeing crumbs on the floor. Echoes of the A train, rumble and roar. Block whisper secrets, brick walls hold the sound. Graffiti hieroglyphs, every corner profound. Sweat from the pavement, heat rises, it steams. Life ain't a movie, but it's cutting through scenes. Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales. Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales. Stool philosophers, spitting truth with no filter. Wisdom in the smog, skyline like a scripture. Brown paper bags, sipping dreams on the curb. Stories in the slang, every sentence a verb. The baseline of the city's a jackhammer pound. Hustler's anthem, sneakers scuffing the ground. Echoes of Big L, ghosts in the park. Moonlight stage, city lights spark the dark. Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales. Concrete tales, hear the whispers in the cracks. City breeze life, no time to relax. Step by step, every move leaves a trail. Living, surviving, these concrete tales. Subway serenade, rats in the masquerade. Corners where the hustlers made deals in the shadow shade. Street lights flicker, dreams die quicker. Bodega cats guard the milk cans of malt liquor. Graffiti whispers, walls tell tales of schemes plotted over cheap cocktails. Cranes in the skyline, towers of Babel. Concrete jungle, life unravels. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival. recital, survival's the title. Slick talk, dice roll, bricks and payphones. Pigeons preach sermons atop brownstone thrones. Fire escapes hum songs of escape, while the corner store clerk counts the landscape. Nostalgia in the cracks, wisdom in the grime. Clock hands spin, but the city stops time. Park bench prophets spit bars of truth. Every word heavy, every syllable proof. Broken dreams patched with duct tape and hope. Skyscrapers pierce clouds, a celestial rope. Subway doors slam, a beatbox cadence. Lives intertwined in the city's patience. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins, beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Concrete chronicles, the city's alive. Echoes of survival, the streets survive. Dusty vinyl spins, beats so primal. NYC recital, survival's the title. Don't write that. Don't write that. Don't write that. Don't write that. Crack pavement where the stories are unraveled. Echoes of the stoop, dreams lost in the gravel. Corner bodegas, the incense burns slow. 40-ounce wisdom where the hustlers grow. Street lights flicker, Morse code for the blind. Bodega cats watching, they know the grind. Rusty fire escapes the skyline spine. Writing my fate in the city of mine. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle crumble. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle crumble. Subway symphony, rats run the rails, graffiti, hieroglyphs, every brick tells tales. Dollar slice dreams, a feast for the broke. Survive off crumbs, man, that's no joke. Payphone's dead, but the ghost still dial. Whispers in the static, they linger a while. Cops circle blocks, vultures in blue. Survival's the anthem, you sing it too. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle quabble. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle tumble. Cranes rise high, but the rent rise higher. Dreams on layaway, truth's a liar. Sirens the melody, ash in the choir. I walk through the fire, the city my squire. Concrete jungle, my pen bleeds struggle. Where the nights get cold and the echoes rumble. Concrete jungle, stories tumble. Brick by brick, watch the hustle crumble. Crack sidewalks, jungle gym of danger. Every corner got a face, every face a stranger. Brownstone shadows stretch long like fables. Underneath the moonlight, dreams flip tables. Subway serenades, rats tap dance to the beat. Graffiti walls sing the city's heartbeat. Pigeon politics, rooftop debates. Dollar slice wisdom, city never hesitates. City speaks in whispers, echoes through the cracks. Brick by brick, stories stack. Concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. City speaks in whispers, echoes through the cracks. Brick by brick, stories stack. Concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. Cardboard prophets on the 4 train preaching, gold tooth hustlers, lessons they teaching. Park bench poets spitting ink on the wind, where a handshake can be both foe and friend. Street lights flicker, Morse code to the lost, paying the toll, no matter the cost. Baggy jeans sag heavy with dreams deferred, but the mic stays sharp, slicing every word. Rapey rats run relay, passing secrets in the dark. Fire escape ladders climb to heaven, leave a mark. Horns from cabs blend with boom bap breaks. The city don't sleep, it just changes states. City speaks and whispers, echoes through the cracks. Brick by brick, stories stack, concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. City speaks and whispers, echoes through the cracks. Brick by brick, stories stack, concrete symphonies, rhythm never lacks. The streets are alive, no turning back. Crack sidewalks, the pulse of my flow. Tales of survival where the cold winds blow. Dusty vinyl spinning, the soundtrack to the grind. NYC in my veins, a state of mind. State of mind, 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 state of mind. Yo, stoop sag, city breathe heavy, smoke lingers, park benches hold stories, ghostly singers, graffiti murals whisper, colors fade, yesterday's kings lost in the arcade, crumpled bills, deli bags and corner deals, scuff kicks, crack pavement, the grind reveals, pigeons scatter, rhythm in the subway clatter, concrete jungle symphony, truth in the chatter. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat, every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat. Every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. Fire escapes twist like vines on old stone. Brownstones watch silently, a city grown throne. Kids double dutch, dreams jump, never laying hands on the clock stuck. Time slipping like sand, bodegas buzz, neon hum, lottery hopes. Street lights flicker, they cut through the dark like scopes. The A train's a sermon, each stop a hymn. Life's a dice roll, chances razor thin. Cardboard stage, break beeps in the courtyard. Spit bars sharp, turn struggle into street art. Chain link fences, cage dreams, but we climb in the heart of the chaos. Find rhythm, find rhyme. Cardboard stage, break beeps in the courtyard. Spit bars sharp, turn struggle into street art. Chain link fences, cage dreams, but we climb in the heart of the chaos. Find rhythm, find rhyme. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat. Every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. Brooklyn shadows, they move with the beat. Every block got a tale, every step got heat. Echoes of the struggle, melodies in the street. Brooklyn shadows, where the stories meet. The cipher's alive. Rats on the tracks where the shadows survive. Graffiti trains whisper, tales of the night. Corner bodegas hum under buzzing street light. Tim's on the pavement, scuff from the grind. Lost souls on corners, searching for time, for time, for time. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. Boom bap heartbeat, the city's a snare. Streets wear stories, the scars they bear. Fiends chase ghosts and alleys of steam. Pigeons and prophets share the same dream. Brownstones crumble, whispers and bricks. Time moves slow, but the hustle's quick. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn. Man with a sax plays tunes to the rats. Kids break dance where the skyline cracks. Brooklyn to Queens, tales intertwine. Harlem nights sparkle, Bronx keeps the spine. City never sleeps, just toss and turn. Dreams in the gutter, bridges that burn. Subway chronicles, the stories churn. Underground symphony, lessons to learn.
Concrete veins pump life to the block. Roaches scatter when the stove get hot. Corner bodega, smell of chopped cheese. Kids playing dice, chasing dreams in the breeze. Subway stories, written in grime. Echoes of the city, frozen in time. Steel snakes rattle, carrying the rhyme. Gritty truth hidden under soot and crime. Graffiti hieroglyphs on a 2 train. Language of the streets in aerosol rain. Rats on the tracks, they scurry for scraps. Same as us, just dodging the traps. City don't sleep, just blinks and sighs. Neon tears drip from mechanical eyes. Subway stories, written in grime. Echoes of the city, frozen in time. Steel snakes rattle, carrying the rhyme. Gritty truth hidden under soot and crime. Echoes of the hustle, beneath the screech. Wisdom and whispers the elders teach. A map of survival in every crease. A city alive, yet never at peace.
On the pavement, dreams in the gutter. City whisper secrets under subway stutter. Graffiti on the walls, that's the poet's creed. Where the rats run faster than the cops on speed. Corner bodegas, incense in the breeze. Dollar slice wisdom, truth served with cheese. Street lights flicker, Morse code in the dark. Echoes of ambition, one spark, one arc. Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the sidewalk, a tale untold. The rhythm of the block is a beat in my chest. NYC nights, put my heart to the test. Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the sidewalk, a tale untold. The rhythm of the block is a beat in my chest. NYC nights, put my heart to the test. Pigeons plot schemes from fire escape drones. Brick jungle symphonies played in broken tones. Hustlers with gold fronts, dreams in the grills. Chasing paper trails, running uphill thrills. Elevators stuck, 20 flights to climb. Dreams heavy in the bag, can't drop the dime. From the rooftops, the skyline cuts deep. City never sleeps, so the dreams never weep. Boom bap, heartbeat ticking like a clock. Time's a thief lurking by the corner block. Echo of a cipher in the midnight mist. Every rhyme's a blade, every word's a fist. Boom bap, heartbeat ticking like a clock. Time's a thief lurking by the corner block. Echo of a cipher in the midnight mist. Every rhyme's a blade, every word's a fist. Concrete shadows where the stories unfold. Every crack in the
cipher in the midnight mist. Every rhyme's a blade, every word's a fist. Every word's a fist. List before.
Sidewalk symphony, symbolic with the struggle. City hum, baseline, life's eternal juggle. Brownstone dreams with cracks in the foundation. Graffiti hieroglyphs marking gentrification. Pigeon wings flap like loose snare hits. Subway preachers selling hope in tight fits. Corner store prophets, gospel through plexiglass. Past and present collide, futures moving fast. Concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Fried chicken aroma, the anthem of the avenue. Chalk lines fade but the memories pursue. Mailboxes rust like trust in the system. Loud neighbors argue but you still miss them. Crumpled lotto tickets, dreams tossed aside. Payphone confessions, nowhere left to hide. Dime bags drop, but hope's what they selling. The block's a novella, each chapter compelling. Man, concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Concrete reverie, shadows of the block. Street lights whisper when the city won't talk. Echoes of a cipher, rhythm in the breeze. Living in the cracks where the stories never freeze. Manhole covers breathing steam, urban lungs. Kids chasing ice cream trucks with dirty tongues. Boombox gospel spilling out the fire escape. Yesterday's mixtape, today's cityscape. Manhole covers breathing steam, urban lungs. Kids chasing ice cream trucks with dirty tongues. Boombox gospel spilling out the fire escape. Yesterday's mixtape, today's cityscape. Still snakes screaming, wheels bite the tracks. Graffiti tombstones where the city's heart cracks. Pigeons dance on corners, crumbs of the struggle. Young bucks hustle, dreams burst like a bubble. Echoes of a sax from a shadowed stoop. Night swallows light, streets murmur the truth. Torn Tim's tab, dodging puddles of regret. Chasing payphones where the signal's last breath met. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine. Rusty turnstiles spin, coin drops clink. Lives intersect, moments vanish in a blink. Brown bag sippers, dreams drowned in malt. Kids chalking futures on cracked asphalt. Rats scurry like brokers in the Wall Street storm. Sowers hum low, city's blood runs warm. Hollow faces framed and flicker of the neon. Lifetimes condensed, flashed and they're gone. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine. Subway stories, inked in the grime. Tunnel vision fades, lost in the time. City don't sleep, it just rewinds. Each car a chapter, each line a shrine.
Store dreams, brown bag ambitions. Chalk lines drawn, ghosted ambitions. Subway scream, steel rails hum sorrow. Borrowed time, ain't no cops or the goons both howl at the moon.
Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold.
Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold.
Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold.
Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold. Dice games on crates, hope rolled in the air. Shoelaces frayed, ain't nobody play fair. Cabbies cuss, potholes eat the street. Struggle on repeat, like a looped heartbeat. Payphones mute, ain't no calls from the past. So it spit steam, time moving too fast. Stacks of crates, the DJ cuts the thread. Spin life back to when the dreams ain't dead.
Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold.
Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold.
Concrete echoes, stories unfold. Sidewalks, wisdom, the secrets it holds. Brick by brick, the struggles retold.
Concrete echoes, hearts beat cold.
Dust on the needle, crackle in the air. Fifth floor, walk up, peeling paint, despair. Corner bodega, the cat guards the bread. Echoes of a siren, blue and red spread. Steel snakes slither, underground veins. Graffiti prophets tagging hope through the pain. $1 slice dinner, folding dreams in half. 12 o'clock shadow time slips through the cracks. Concrete jungle, every block got a tale. Subway chronicles, we ride or derail. The rhythm of the rails, the city's heartbeat. Gritted symphony, where the underground meets. Park bench preacher, sermons for a dime. He spit the kind of gospel that don't follow no time. Chalk outlines, they fade with the rain. Memory stains the asphalt embedded in the grain. Turnstile jumper, freedom in the leap. 1,000 faces pass him, secrets they keep. Pigeons on patrol, cool and broken rhymes. Brick walls whisper stories lost to the grime. Concrete jungle, every block got a tale. Subway chronicles, we ride or derail. The rhythm of the rails, the city's heartbeat. Gritted symphony, where the underground meets. Cinder blocks whisper where the sun don't roam. Cracked sidewalks hum, a city's broken poem. Rats do ballet in alleys by the bodega. Dreams sold for cheap, traded for a Sega. Cardboard kingdoms under neon skies. Street light prophets trading truth for lies. Sirens harmonize with the subway's roar. This ain't the brochure, it's the real tour. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away. Graffiti sermons on a brickwork altar. Young hearts harder than the Harlem River water. Pigeons preach patience from the power line, while hustlers push product chasing borrowed time. Elevator Haters creak in the project towers. Hopes on the fritz, dreams turn sour. Cops and dealers in a crooked ballet. Sunrise just a rumor, nights here to stay. Chasing gold in a land of rust. Every step forward leaves a cloud of dust beneath the grime. A spark might flicker, but the weight of the world makes the flame burn quicker. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away. City shadows where the echoes play. Live stitched together, frayed day by day. Concrete gospel, hear the streets pray. City shadows, we don't fade away.
Sitting, eyes low, plot thickens. Neighbors whisper, city breeze, clock ticking. Cracked sidewalks, chalk outlines, echoes in the alley, past life confines. Manhole steam, ghost of a dream. Paper bag bottles, what does it mean? Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories, unseen, unclean. Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories, unseen, unclean. Grime on my Timbs, scuff on my soul. Corner store sermon, survival the goal. Brownstones crumble, echoes of a hustle. Chains jingle jangle, flex in the muscle. Graffiti prayers, inked on the wall. Hieroglyphs of a struggle, rise then fall. Subway hum, car street symphony. Graffiti on the 2 train, coded epiphany. Rats in the gutter, chase the cheddar. Dreams deferred, right of vendetta. Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories, unseen, unclean. Street tales, they live in the cracks. Under the ground, where the soul fights back. Street tales, where shadows convene. A city of stories, unseen, unclean. Vinyl pops, needle skips, loop eternal. Stories carved in concrete, scripts infernal. The block never sleeps, tales never stale. NYC grit, forever street tales. Tales, 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 tales. Street tales. Street tales. Street tales. Street tales.
City of sirens, the echoes keep calling. Chalk lines on asphalt, dreams keep falling. Graffiti sermons on a brick facade. Preach revolution, but the preacher's flawed. Corner store wisdom, $1 buys a lesson. Under flickering fluorescence, hope's depressing. Rats run the alleys, they scurry in packs. While the hustlers count the seconds, dodging the traps. Concrete reverie, shadows on the wall. Every step's a gamble, every move's a brawl. Street lights flicker, dreams dissolve in the mist. City never sleeps, just clenches its fists. Pigeon feather scatter, rooftop debates. Moon's a cracked mirror, reflecting our fates.
Tales of the stoop, old heads spill the tea. Wisdom laced with pain, truth ain't always free. Dollar slice dinners, hunger pangs persist. The blocks of clenched jaw can't escape its grip. Subway sermons from prophets in rags preach apocalypse while the tourists just laugh. Echoes in the tunnel, steel serpent scream. Rush hour chaos chasing fractured dreams. From Harlem to Queens, Bronx to BK. The city's a chessboard, pawns get played, get played. Concrete jungle, dreams in a chokehold. Fire escape sagas, the nights stay cold. Pigeons play lookout, corner store schemes. Baggy jeans dragging, pockets full of dreams. Subway symphony, rats tap dance. Graffiti walls preach, hood's last chance.
Brooklyn shadows, where the street lights
Flicker, hustle moves fast but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle or you bound to fall.
Brooklyn shadows,
Where the street lights flicker, hustle moves fast but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle or you bound to fall. Tim's on pavement, soul scuffed with regret. Card games on crates, smoke mingles with sweat. Cabbie horn shout, rhythm of the block. Dope fiends nod, stuck to the clock. Stoop philosophers, spit gospel through cracks. Life's a dice game, double sixes of scraps. Chalk outlines whisper, names fade to ether. Chain link fences hold secrets of believers. Brownstones crumble but the stories remain. Every brick a chapter, every crack the pain.
Brooklyn shadows,
Where the street lights flicker, hustle moves fast but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle or you bound to fall.
Brooklyn shadows,
Where the street lights flicker, hustle moves fast but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle or you bound to fall. Corner bodegas, neon buzzing like bees. Cigarette smoke swirls in the cool night breeze.
Brooklyn shadows,
Deep in the soul, underground beats where the stories unfold. Street lights hum, shadows play tag with the rats. Subway symphonies, graffiti signed in black caps. Pizza grease, fingerprints on folded dollar stacks. Concrete jungle where the wolves wear Knicks hats. Dodge the potholes, life's a hopscotch board. Bodega cats nap where dreams are ignored. Echoes of boom bap from a bro tape deck. Past lives etched in bricks, respect the architects.
City shadow,
Creeping through the night,
where the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back.
city shadow,
Creeping through the night,
where the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back. Pigeons, cool sermons, church bells clash the skyline. Steam vents, hissing secret sidewalks feed the grind. Corner preachers park selling heaven on layaway. Drugstore poets jot rhymes that never pay. Elevator broken, 10 flights to the struggle. Landlord's ghost collects rent through the rubble. Fire escapes twist like snakes up the spines of tenements that crumble but still hold the line.
city shadow,
Creeping through the night,
where the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back.
city shadow,
Creeping through the night,
where the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back. Subway screech, graffiti preach, steel wheels hum. Corner store dreams, bag of chips, quarter gum, fire hydrant gush. Kids splash in the heat, echoes of the city, boom bap heartbeat. Alley cat creeping, trash bag maze, fire escape ladders, endless haze. Deli man slicing, pastrami on rye. Pigeons plotting cool, rooftops fly. Concrete jungle, shadows and smoke. Dreams rise high, but the system's a choke. Brick by brick, build a break. The city don't sleep, it just takes. Payphone ringing, secrets exchanged, pocket full of lint, lives rearranged. Man with a briefcase, eyes on the ground. Woman with a story, lost and found. Park bench prophets, sipping on truth. Rhyme scheme since my misspent youth. Elevator store, skyscraper confessions. The skyline looms, endless questions. Red light blinking, hope on pause. Sirens screaming, breaking laws. Echoes in the tunnel, past comes back. Dusty grooves, spin the needle, cracks. Red light blinking, hope on pause. Sirens screaming, breaking laws. Echoes in the tunnel, past comes back. Dusty grooves, spin the needle, cracks. Red light blinking. Red light blinking, 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 blinking. Red light blinking. Red light blinking, 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 blinking. Yeah, yeah, hey.
Yeah. You never dapping. Treat Trey. Yo, 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 yo. Pavement whisper, city lights dimming low. Street symphony plays where the cold winds blow. Rats in the subway chasing cheddar dreams. Corner hustlers plot, stitching fractured seams. Graffiti hieroglyphs on brick walls preach. Truth too raw for the suits to teach. Concrete jungle, the stories unravel. Dusty vinyl crackle, life's a gavel. Echoes in the alley, truth rings true. What you give to the block comes back to you. Pigeon wings flutter over chain link gates. Destiny's a dice game, hopes the stakes. Man on the corner selling stolen clocks. Time don't heal, it just tick-tocks. Broadway shadows dance with fire escapes. Every block's a novel, every chapter reshapes. Concrete jungle, the stories unravel. Dusty vinyl crackle, life's a gavel. Echoes in the alley, truth rings true. What you give to the block comes back to you. Fire hydrant showers, kids dodge the spray. Tomorrow's not promised, just another day. Broken glass glitters like a starless sky. Dreams take flight, but some dreams die. Subway screech, the train moves on. Another chapter closed, another soul gone. Ink stained streets, the pen bleeds deep. In the city that never sleeps, stories never sleep. Rats on the platform, graffiti tag hieroglyphs, tales of the storm. Corner store dreams in a paper bag wrap. Pavement sermons, souls caught in the trap. Street lights flicker, Morse code for the lost. Hustlers count scars, tally up the cost. Male steam rises, ghosts of ambition. Every block whispers, survive or submission. City shadows dance, they don't need permission. Concrete jungle hums, no intermission. Brick walls talk, they echo the mission. City shadows move, forever transition.
Pigeon wing gospel, rooftop choirs. Church bells clash with cop car sirens. Brownstone stoops, the elders hold court. Stories of survival, pain, their only sport.
Killers on the docket for trial. Kids chalk on the sidewalk, outlines of pain. Every heartbeat here sinks to the train. Fire escape ladders to nowhere fast. Windows cracked, frames holding the past. Dusty vinyl skips, looping the truth. A needle digs deep, scars etch the proof on that game. Rats dance on the rail. Graffiti murals tell a hero's tale. Broken bottles in the corner glint faint. Street light halos, but the air smells taint. A cipher sparks where the shadows stay cold. Stories traded, the young and the old. Subway tales, where the echoes scream. City's veins pumping life through a dream. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm don't fail. Ride the line, these are subway tales. With a boombox, bassline's a menace. Hustler count stacks, one eye on his sentence. Lady in a fur coat, clutching a purse tight. Teenagers tag names under flickering lights. Old man hums a tune, eyes on the floor. The door slide open, the world's at war. Subway tales, where the echoes scream. City's veins pumping life through a dream. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm don't fail. Ride the line, these are subway tales. The turnstiles, now it swipes in size. Every face a novel, truth wrapped in lies. Concrete symphony, the maestro unseen. Midnight's orchestra in the city machine. Subway tales, where the echoes scream. City's veins pumping life through a dream. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm don't fail. Ride the line, these are subway tales. Graffiti trains hum tales in the iron veins. Seeming jungle heartbeat, cold and full of pain. Corner store profits, spitting futures in vain. Pigeons crew over stoops, rhythm rise the A train. City don't sleep, insomniac dreams crawl. Manholes breathe steam, shadows stretch tall. Cardboard king spinning, windmill stalls. Echoes of the past in these brick walls. Subway serenade, under city lights. Where the rats run fast and the fists ignite. Steel wheels singing through the urban night. Subway serenade, the soul takes flight. Subway serenade, under city lights. Where the rats run fast and the fists ignite. Steel wheels singing through the urban night. Subway serenade, the soul takes flight. Pocket full of lint, but the hunger's real. Turnstiles clank, gotta jump for the meal. Ciphers in the park, beats crackle and peel. Dreams painted on the skyline, broken but still. Junkies nod slow, stories etched in his skin. Alleyway whispers where the stories begin. Life's a chessboard, pawns play to win, but the king's in check, drowning in gin. Underground symphony, echoes of the block. From Brooklyn to the Bronx, ticking hands on the clock. Boom bap, heartbeat, ticking never stops. New York City blues, carved in bedrock.
Take the ran in the back. Crack sidewalks, dreams in the rubble. Corner store gospel, survival through the struggle. Graffiti sermons, trains screaming through the night. Hustlers post on stoops, plotting moves under the light. Pigeon wings flap, city symphony sings. Rusty fire escapes where the echoes cling. Dice games roll, fake gambles in the breeze. Pockets full of lint, but still chasing the cheese. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. Elevator broke, climb the stories of the poor. Mama praying daily, her knees sore on the floor. Rats in the alley, roaches in the kitchen. Dreams in the distance, but we steady wishing. Bodega cat, king of the deli throne. Bullet shells gleam where the streetlights moan. Siren serenade, lullabies for the lost. Every step forward feels like it's double the cost. Subway cars rattle, steel snakes in the dirt. Streetlight halos, blessing sinners in the murk. Chasing time like it owes me a dime. Life's a cipher, spitting rhymes just to climb.
Easy man. They'll take a token like the ready to rock.
These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game.
Easy man,
They'll take a token like the rat in the mind. Everybody knows and that is to die.
easy there, man.
They'll take a chocolate like the rat in the mind. Everybody knows and that is to die. Of the corner where the hustlers weave. Chalk outlines, dreams tangled in the grime. Rats play witness to the rhythm of crime. Turnstile click, pocket full of change. Graffiti hieroglyphs, screaming out names. Fumes in the air, a metallic bouquet. Night trains hum songs of yesterday. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpents ways, secrets in the street. The city never sleeps, just hides and peaks. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpents ways, secrets in the street. The city never sleeps, just hides and peaks. Newsprint fingers, ink stained plans. Brown bag sips traded hand to hand. Boombox preacher, sermons of the damned. Chasing salvation on the subway jam. Pigeons coo above while the sinners repent. Pennies on the rail, every cent well spent. A kid with a dream, sketchbook in his lap. Drawing futures while the present collapse. Neon lights flicker, a pulse in the mist. Sidewalk prophets on a lyrical twist. Chain link fences, guard forgotten bliss. A love letter to the city I could never resist. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpents ways, secrets in the street. The city never sleeps, just hides in peace.
Yeah, yo. Bodega smells, sour milk and burnt toast. Graffiti tags on the walls, ghosts of the most. Corner ciphers spitting heat, call it street pros. Metro card swipes, dodging turnstile woes. Cement jungle where the rats play chess. Cracked sidewalks, dreams compressed. From the rooftop, skyline flex. City never sleeps, just take short breaths. Subway stories, echoes in the train. Every car's a novel, joy and pain. Steel wheels screaming, underground veins. City life courses, it's all in the frame.
Hot summer hydrants blasting the mist. Kids jumping the spray like simple whisk.
Hot summer's hydrants blast in the mist. Kids jump in the spray, life simple bliss. Old heads playing dominoes, fists clenched tight, arguing about the Knicks under dim street lights. Pigeon wings flap, rhythm of the block. Deals go down in shadows, time ticks on the clock. Corner preachers holler, salvation talk while the hustlers make their money. Sidewalk shark, rusted fire escape, stairway to the moon. Alley cats singing their midnight tune. Steam pipes hissing, secrets to coon. City holds a million tales, always in bloom.
Hot summer's hydrants blasting the mist. Kids jump in the spray like simple bliss. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet.
Yeah. Concrete jungle, hear the hiss of the steam. Graffiti walls tell stories, paint drips in the seams. Token in my pocket, destination unseen. Life's a crooked dealer, and I'm caught in between. Saw a man on the corner, eyes lost in the haze. His cardboard sign read, just trying to see better days. Subway screech, the rhythm of the streets. Underground symphony, the cipher repeats. Broken dreams riding on these iron seats. Subway chronicles, where the real ones meet. Turnstile click, dodge the transit cop. Hustler selling bootlegs, headphones bob. Rats play tag by the trash they drop. This the city's heartbeat, never gonna stop. Lady preaching scriptures, voice cuts through the den. Repent for your sins, but the train pulls in.
Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet.
Neon lights flicker through a cracked glass pane. Tales of survival etched in every vein. Steel snakes slither through the midnight rain. Every car a story, every face a name.
Kids with spray cans tagging names on the line. Legacy in colors chasing space and time. The old man mumbles, his words don't rhyme, but wisdom's in the shuffle of his pants and mime. City never sleeps, but it dreams and grime. Subway chronicles, my eternal shrine.
Eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine.
Rap track tap beats.
Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet.
Corner store aroma, stale bread and bologna. Fiends in the alley, schemes thicker than cannoli. Graffiti hieroglyphs on bricks, tales from the lonely. Manhole covers whisper secret city phonies.
Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echo, where the sun barely sets. The city don't sleep, just collects its debts.
Payphones, shirt rumors, ghosts hum in the steam. Dreams in the gutter where the rats plot a scheme. Elevated groans in the projects unseen. Life's a chessboard, checkmate, ain't always clean. Cardboard beds hum lullabies of despair. Pigeons preach, sermons in polluted air. So I sing bass lines, the rhythm's unfair. But the hustle never sleeps, the grind's always there.
Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echoes. the sun barely sets. The city don't sleep, just collects its debts.
Dusty beats spin, life's a loop on repeat. Shoelaces frayed from the miles on his feet. In the city's heartbeat, where the old souls meet. The echoes never die, they just change the beat.
Stepped out the turnstile, echoes in the tunnels hum. Graffiti scriptures, hieroglyphics where the trains run. Pigeons on the platform, plotting like they own it. Rats in the shadows, scheming, they opponents. The vendor sells dreams in a bag of hot pretzels. Quarter water visions, thirst trapped on cold metals. The city don't sleep, insomnia in the bricks. Skyscraper canyons where the sunlight flicks. Subway dreams, underground seams. Life in the cracks, stitched at the beams. Grit in the air, the city that gleams. This ain't a movie, it's realer than it seems. Bodega cat naps, lounging on a milk crate, dodging the drama, sipping coffee while the bills lay. Corner store gospel, preachers with the lotto slips. Hope scratched off, but the prayers never miss. Boombox sermons, beats blast the sermons. Kids double dutch, the rope cuts the currents. Cops patrol slow, tension in the sirens wail. Freedom's just a token, sold out on the railway. Dreams, underground seams, life in the cracks, stitched at the beams. Grit in the air, the city that gleams. This ain't a movie, it's realer than it seems.
Rat Bell. Rat Bell. Rat Bell. Rat Bell. Rat Bell. Rat Bell. Crackling vinyl, the needle spins. Ancient hymns where the street lights flicker and the story begins. Graffiti tags dance on the subway cars. Dreams trapped inside the corner bodega jars. Brick walls whisper secrets. Alleys hum the blues. Pigeons gossiping cold, flapping their worn out shoes. Concrete jungle, echoes of the struggle. Every block a puzzle, every hustle subtle. Survive the shuffle, the rumble, the trouble. Concrete jungle, life in the bubble. Concrete jungle, echoes of the struggle. Every block a puzzle, every hustle subtle. Survive the shuffle, the rumble, the trouble. Concrete jungle, life in the bubble. Cardboard mattresses, kings on the curb. Lyrical sermons delivered, every rhyme superb. Blacktop sermons where the sun don't shine. Drip drops of wisdom from a fire hydrant spine. $1 in the pocket, dreams heavy like stone. Statues of ambition carved in the unknown. Skyscrapers scrape, shadows stretch long. Concrete veins pump blood through the throng. Voices collide, a cacophony of dreams. Brooklyn to the Bronx, stitched body seams. Body seams. Jungle, life in the bubble. Fade to black, the vinyl spins its last groove. The city never sleeps, always on the move. A story for every crack, every corner, every line. Concrete jungle.